Hey, you what it do? It's your boy Rob Does It All, coming to you live and direct from above the Arctic Circle in Norway. Today's video is the top 5 reasons you should not move to Svalbard. I did a video before, top 5 reasons you should move to Svalbard, and this one is the counter of that. Number 5, the weather. The weather is cold. Let me tell you, it's cold. It's cold up there. Oh man, look, Ma Dukes, right? Queen Ma Dukes, she came to visit, and she lived in Florida for a long time. And the very first day that she was there, it was negative 26 degrees Celsius. And woo, and cheeks was rosy. It's freezing. But I mean, me, look, I was far Viking, right? So it's like Black Viking, man. I like the cold weather. Obviously, here I am. You see it back there. But you understand, the weather's gonna be cold. The warmest day when I lived there was +7, and the coldest day was like in the negative 30s. So if you don't like cold weather, you should not move. You should not move to Svalbard. And look, because it's so cold, and because that's just the way the village is, don't ever think that anything is gonna be closed because of the weather. It's impossible. It doesn't matter what it is, whiteout, blizzard, anything. Everything is open. I never miss a day at work because wait, it's gonna be too cold. You know where you live. You move there. So you don't like cold weather, don't move. That's number 5, the weather. Number 4. Number 4 reason. It's a small village. I think at present time, like today, right now, is 2,600 people that are in Longyearbyen, and they're really trying to cap it at that. They're saying more than that is really too many. They probably would like it to be around 2,200, 2,200 is a good number, right? And like I said, I moved there from Brooklyn. New York City, millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of people. And you go to the village of Longyearbyen, you have 2,500. And it's a change. It's definitely a change. 2,500, 2,600 is small to anywhere. I mean, here in Tromsø, it's 70,000 is the population. So coming from here to there is super small. Now, I have lived in small towns before. I used to live in Emmett, Idaho, and that's a small town north of Boise. But it can take some adjustments by you if you're going there and you're expecting it to be something other than a really small village. There's only one grocery store, one Coop, and then there's Mix, which is a convenience store, and that's it. And so if you don't catch them stores while they open and you're hungry or something like that, you're gonna be out of luck, buddy. You're gonna be out of luck. Let me tell you, there's been some times when it's like the holiday, like Easter or whatever, and the grocery store is closed, and I didn't do grocery shopping, and if I don't have nothing to eat, you're gonna have to eat out at a restaurant or just be, have a water sandwich, baby, where you drink some water to feel like you had a sandwich. But yeah, it is a small, small, small place. It's really like one main street. You got a few restaurants, and like one gym, and that's it. So that would be the reason. Number 4, small village. Number 3, some things are way more expensive. For example, here on the mainland of Norway, Tromsø, I go to my local grocery store. I can buy some orange juice, and it could be like this particular brand called Row, and it would be like 33 kroner, it would be 40 kroner, buy a liter of the orange juice. That same exact bottle in Longyearbyen is 90 kroner. 90 kroner. That's double the price, almost 3 times the price for the same exact thing. And that's just orange juice. You talk about milk, you talk about anything, because you're way, 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 way up in the far North Arctic. So everything that's there has to be shipped there. So you need to understand you're going to be spending more for groceries. But because you're also paying less in taxes living there, paying half the taxes you pay on the mainland, it's kind of all right. But just understand, though, If you think you're going to go there and it's going to be the same price that you pay in mainland or same price that you pay wherever you come from, this ain't that, buddy. So that's number 3. All right. Number 2, if you're trying to get Norwegian citizenship, Svalbard is not a place to go if you're trying to get Norwegian citizenship, because it doesn't really work like that. To gain Norwegian citizenship, you have to have a work visa for so many years, become a permanent resident, which is not always necessary to become a permanent resident, but it's a next step you can take. But you just have to have lived in Norway for so many years legally with whatever visa that you have, and then eventually, after 6, 7, 8 years, you can become a citizen. You apply for citizenship, you pass a language test and like a history test and things like that. You can become a citizen. That doesn't happen if you go to Svalbard. Now, while technically it is under the control of Norway, it is very different. So, you can go there, visa free and all, and be there 10 years, 20 years, your whole life. That doesn't mean that you can then come to mainland Norway and become a Norwegian citizen. Because, like I said, everyone has to stamp their passport going to Svalbard, and when you leave as well, you're going to get it stamped. So, I hate to shatter any dreams or burst any bubbles out there, but the number 2 reason you should not move to Svalbard is if you're looking to become a Norwegian citizen. And my number 1 reason that you should not move to Svalbard is it's expensive to travel out. You think about it, right now I'm way above the Arctic Circle and I'm still an hour and a half south of Svalbard by a plane. So when you live there, it's a whole plane ticket just to get to mainland Norway, right? So to get from Longyearbyen to Tromsø could be $200, $250 just down. And then the same going back up. It could be $400, right? And you ain't even going nowhere. You just going to the mainland. And then now you're trying to go somewhere else. So from Longyearbyen to the mainland and then mainland to somewhere else, that's 2 whole trip tickets. Whereas if you lived anywhere else, you could just go to their destination and then come back. So it's really, really expensive to travel out. Um, so just be aware that if you go there, you're going to be paying for 2 plane tickets to go everywhere that would be normally 1 plane ticket if you lived not in the world's northernmost town. So that's the number 1 reason that you should not move to Svalbard, is it's very expensive to travel out. And that's the list. So if you have any questions, comments, please let me know. I hope to be able to answer them. I will answer everything that's in there. So that's it. It's your boy Rob Does It All. I'm out.